Alright everybody, I hope that you enjoyed the park dayside, but it's time we go and investigate the house. Dun dun dun! I kind of regret turning here. What else are we gonna do? Okay. Swanky? Huh. Okay. His name is Pat. Okay. Suppose I'm okay with this. Oh, we gotta look at all the plants. Oh shit! Teen actor and a daughter. Not unusual. I like low temperatures. It sounds a good time to me. It's interesting that she knows. Huh. Okay. Interesting. Okay. Maybe we'll find a solid motive for a change, because we haven't found anything close to that. I don't like the last answer here because it's gonna values the research that he put into developing him. So I don't know. Kind of torn here, guys. Let's go on this one. Okay. Okay, hold on. Melody just called the San Francisco... Yes, the San Francisco a small city. Now, I guess if you speak specifically of San Francisco, maybe I could agree with that, but generally when you refer to San Francisco, you kind of incorporate a lot of this neighboring area. And usually you're more or less referring to the Bay Area as a whole, which is a much larger place. It's kind of huge, actually. So that's kind of a weird thing to say about San Francisco, in my opinion. Okay, interesting. Okay, I kind of like her thought process there. We can't tell him that you said that. Oh, look at how sad he is! Sadness. Okay, I guess we'll go this one. That's true, I suppose. I mean, that's kind of a very true statement about, like, the brain in general. It does a lot of things from things that don't really actually exist. It is actually very interesting when you start looking at the way the brain interprets patterns and visuals and stuff like that in a way that's like, there's so much you can get from something without actually seeing the whole picture, and it's kind of intense how much processing goes into the brain's, like, incorporation of everything around it, you know? Like, you can see a color look two different ways even though it's the same color, for example, like just based off the shading around it, or like the ability to see moving pictures as actual movement. or the ability to interpret moving pictures, I should say, is kind of a thing too. Like your brain will, at a certain level of rapidness, create that movement. That's not really what's there, you know? Like, there's so many little things that are really impressive about the way the brain works. It's also really impairing if you're not, you know, familiar with it. Okay. Oh, excuse me, guys. It's getting late. And by late, I mean it's not getting late, I'm just really tired. It's been a long week. Alrighty. I don't like talking with her. Not because like okay, I should clarify that. I like the information she's giving, but I don't like the way it's sort of like devaluing the awesomeness that is this little robot that we've been wandering around with. Like I don't like that. I don't like that at all. Oh man, still tired. We're not going to ask that question. I don't like that one at all. Alright, fuck it. I want to know. Flashing daggers. Interesting way to describe it. He tried to get into... Oh, so they were trying to hook up. Ooh. Exciting. Ooh. Oh, yeah. Okay. So he's being a pig. Got it. Oh. I mean, I was already not trusting this asshole. Just saying. Woohoo! This is not The Sims. We don't call it woohoo. We don't do that. We don't want to get sued. Because that's how those works. It's gonna drive us insane. I still can't believe I said that. Oh, man. Oh shit, they're getting... She wants him now. I don't know if she actually realized that he was attacked. Okay, so she does. I don't know, guys. I just have to know. Interesting. He's smarter than the average bear. I kind of want a giant polar bear as a fucking companion. That sounds great. It'd be like Legend of Korra status, but with a polar bear. I don't know, guys. Ellipsis seems to just be our thing today. Okay. We'll go here. I like this mentality. Yeah, they can do what they want, but if they fuck shit up, they're gone. That's just how it is. Create more cyborg war assassin war machines. More? Okay, hold on. That actually could be important here, because like there's been some deaths and shit that's been happening, you know? Like, is Flowers more than just a small lead? Are they making assassin robots that are killing all the people we've been talking to? Fuckers. Oh, I want to see her paintings. They're probably of bears. Still alive. Woo! Yeah, hopefully we can see some. I mean, I guess he's technically the aunt, right? Or she's technically the aunt. Ooh, I'll show you mine if you show me yours. Be careful of speeding trucks, right? Holy crap, man! Like, that was ridiculous. Like, let's walk outside and boom! Oh man, it's a date even. It's a date. Do we care about the history of Flower? I guess we do. Okay, they're a medical research group. Okay. No Turing, don't. I know, right? She's a... Is the term a cougar? Is that the term that I'm looking for here? I'm gonna go ahead and go with cougar. I think that's right. Well, I mean, I guess it's a good plan, you know, making medical stuff instead of robots or assassins. Sounds right. I'm glad I got it right then. Ha! I got it right! Woo! There we go. Of course she'll be in touch later. She wants a piece of that, you know what I'm saying? Okay. We got another lead. At least we got a lead out of this. I was worried we were going to come around going, well, that was useless other than like a little speculation. That sounds fan-motherfucking-tastic. Woo, yeah. Well, at least she wants to see him not killed, too. Oh, interesting. That's interesting. I like it. Yeah, I mean, he's a robot with mortality. That's an interesting thing. I want a strawberry. No, I want to eat them. Can we close the door? Do you know what makes that sound and the screen shake? I don't. I've been curious about that personally because it seems to pop up when like there's surprise or stuff like that. But part of me also wonders if like it's when we're getting attacked. Like I don't know. Like I have not been able to figure out a direct tie to why. I have noticed that there's a sound for like when you make a thing that makes somebody upset, and there's a sound when you make them happy. But that particular sound is one that I'm not 100% certain on, because it seems to be used as any situation where something surprising is happening. And it's one of the few things that I think could be more clear. But I don't know. I've been trying to figure it out. If you have an idea, let me know. It kind of feels almost anime-esque, you know, like the sort of you fall over and like you got a nosebleed thing. That's kind of what it feels like to me. The GG Park! GG, baby! That's a guy. But I kind of want to use the... Okay. Aw, it's sad. I want to use this sprayed water to wash him off. I want to be helpful. Aw. Okay. Let's talk to the guy. That was my thoughts. See, that's what I'm saying, like, right there, like, that sound, like, it happens when something's, like, upsetting or something. Like, it's... I can't figure, like, it seems kind of inconsistent, because sometimes it's, like, surprise, sometimes it's you got attacked, like, it's been a lot of times it's been used, and I just don't really know. Okay. Maybe we can... I mean, I would like to buy this information. Like, can we make a deal? Like, can we do it? Like, you and I? Does it have to be to her? Fuck her. Like, I'll get your shit. Like, whatever you need. Like, I'll try. Maybe I can. You never know. Yeah, see? Turing's on the right page. Oh, damn. Okay, that's a little bit out of my scope. I don't agree with the might. Like, I wish I had a better option. I don't think we can pull this off, but we're gonna try, I suppose. I mean, I guess the important questions are these two. Let's do this one first. I mean, I guess. Okay. So there's an inconsistency in the sense that nobody's talking about it either. That's interesting. Okay, it's a fair enough reason. Oh, interesting. So they're doing a shift themselves. I wonder if that's directed by something that's not kosher, you know? Yeah, like this is what I'm saying. Like maybe some new CEO or somebody who's been there for a while is trying to push a thing, and they had to get rid of him to do it. That's at least some motive. Just like I said, right now I don't know motive for why they would take it. Like there's just been zero motive, especially if they're not looking for Turing. Like it doesn't make any sense. Interesting. Smart move, man. It's a very smart move. I guess we have to ask him this question. I really didn't care, but... did we confirm if he's dead? No, I guess we haven't. So I guess it's possible that Tomcat is playing us entirely, because we haven't seen a body. But at the same time, like, there's no evidence against it either. So, you know, I don't know, like, unless Tomcat's at the heart of this thing, we don't really know. And there has been a bunch of deaths now, so I don't see why it would be... I mean, I guess I just haven't had a good reason to question that fact, but it's a good point. Like, we didn't confirm it, so it is possible he's still alive. Maybe he's faked his death. I don't know. That's a good point, though. If we could find his body or, like, interact with his body, I'd be all over that idea. There you go, see? Bam is what he's saying. Okay, so we need passports. I don't know where we're gonna get the money, though. The untraceable car is probably easier, too. The money is the problem. How are we gonna start a GoFundMe page? I love it. That's a good idea. I don't know how we're gonna get the money, man. That's like the hardest one in my opinion. Okay, so that's a question we gotta ask ourselves, guys. If we have to get the money from one of the rich people we know, which one do we trust more? I'm kind of drawn towards Melody more than I am towards Fairlight, but I don't know. Do you guys agree? Disagree? Who we gonna trust, guys? Which of the two? You got Miss Flowers or Mr. Fairlight? Brr. Running water might just make it worse, lol. I prefer Fairlight, but I may have missed pieces of the info about him. Well, I don't know. Just to me, the reason why I don't trust him is he's relatively high into the, like, I mean, I guess he's not, but I mean, like, he was. To me, he has more reason to be trying to get his hands on Turing than anyone else we've met. Is the reason why I look at it. I thought you were there for that, Bonsai. He was the one that we met when we were in the hospital. I mean, I guess the question ends up being... Well, hold on. We need some thinking music, guys. Let's figure out what our thinking music is. Let's do... This is thinking music, apparently. Good point. Yeah, like, that's the reason why I look at him as a negative thing. Like, he's the only one that I have actual motive I can throw in behind it. Like, everybody else we've talked to doesn't seem to have that, you know? Go with Missy Bear, then? I mean, I'm not saying we have to go with her. I'm just, like... No, it's my thought process. I'm just curious what you guys thought. I feel like we got like, a mystery solving happening right now. Oh, wait, that's exactly what we're trying to do. Yeah, I guess, I mean, like I said, he's the only one I can think of that has motive for trying to take all this stuff, so... Because he's trying to get favor with the company again, is my thoughts. So yeah, I guess we'll go to her place unless I see a good reason not to in the next couple of seconds. Oh, the door's no longer open. I mean, again, you open the door. I want a strawberry. Damn. Well, then where's the servant? That's annoying. Alright. Okay, fair enough. Of course you like flattery. You're an old lady in fucking retirement with a bunch of money. That's what. And you've got a bear companion and you won't let us eat your strawberries. Of course you want to be buttered up. Oh, that's good. I'm not gonna play semantics with a bear. That's my new favorite thing to think about. Semantics with a bear. Anytime somebody's playing semantics with you, you're like, would you make this argument to a bear? That's what you should say. What is that supposed to mean, Melody? Screw you! Ha! There you go. Turing knows where it's at. Journalism is not a high-paying job. What a bitch. Aw, he's family. I don't want to grill you over anything, honestly. I like this answer. Ooh, this question's about her mother. And I'm just getting right into it. Oh, that's a good question. Bam. Yeah, watching people deteriorate is a really hard thing. I mean, especially if you care about them, but in this case, of course, they don't. But, like, that can be really tough. I don't know if I've mentioned this to you guys before, but my father actually has been dealing with a situation where it's not like a cancer or anything like that, but, like, he hurt himself a few years back in a pretty bad storm around here, and he hasn't been able to really recover because he hasn't had the time to do so, and because he's basically, you know, in a wheelchair a bunch of times and some of that just to kind of keep off the leg that kind of got damaged. He's just sort of, along with the fact that my family at the time didn't have income, basically he just didn't have the nutrition or the, like, exercise of any kind. He's just sort of, like, he's deteriorating, you know, pretty slowly, but he's been doing better recently, but during the time it was really hard on me to watch, you know, somebody who I've always looked up to, you know, deteriorate, and I don't know, it's a hard time. So, I mean, I can see where there's sort of like that release aspect when you don't have to look at that anymore or like deal with that anymore, because like that slowness is really the hardest thing. You know, if it just happens, it's like it's shocking, but like it's easier to get over. But if you're looking at it every day and seeing it worse and worse every day, it's a really hard thing to deal with, you know? Oh snap. Yeah, I mean, it's been a few years, and like I said, he's been doing better more recently. You know, being able to get on disability and stuff like that has kind of helped just get some more income into the household. Because like the thing is, like his profession was working on cars, like as a body man. So having this happen, like, although I mean he was laid off at the time, anyways, but like his craft, the thing he's done most of his life, he couldn't do anymore. And of course, he spent a lot of time doing like websites and stuff like that. So like he had things to do, but the problem was like, you know, when you're trying to like make your own company out of nowhere, like it's not easy to do. And you know, with everything else, it's kind of it was a sad time. Like I said, he's doing better now. I mean, it's still hard to see him sometimes just because of like, you know, he's still basically dealing with the wheelchair and stuff. Like he can walk around a little bit more than before, but it's just sad to see somebody who was so hardy and hale when you know, when you hadn't been hurt, to just sort of see it shift like that, you know. But I do appreciate the condolences. It's not a huge deal anymore, but it's one of those things that, you know, I can understand a little bit of that pain, you know. But see, there you go. You guys get a little bit more piece of my life. Great. Talk to the bear. See, I don't think time heals all wounds. I think things can leave marks that never pass. Ha! Yeah, I mean, yeah, I guess if the patterns are sound, like, you wouldn't have to have a translation after a while. You know, you can start to understand other languages even if you don't know what they're saying. Oh, wow. I mean, I guess that'd be a thing. Yeah, I think that if you're losing 90% of your patients, it's definitely not a thing to do. I don't know if we really need more sapient species on the Earth, I'm just saying. There's not a whole lot of space for the humans already, you know? Bam. Kiss ass later. Yeah, that's true. Alright, so now we gotta figure out how to get a car. And passports. No, it's not really strange, Turing. Like, I can see how you'd make a connection with somebody who helped put you together. Let's go with this one. Indeed. Well, you're a robot. Of course you're overanalyzing things. You're probably way worse than I am. I'm terrible at it. By terrible, I mean I do it way too much. Oh. Oh, great. It's gonna go well. Oh, there we go. Bam, we got what we needed. Of course it's not. I actually really like Lexi. One of my favorite characters besides Turing. Oh, it's definitely an assassin. You know. Jack Diddley shit, that's a new phrase I want in my life. Oh no, it's... Yeah. We're the deputies. We're the biggest deputies. Or I guess the most interesting combo of deputies. We're gonna go droove ourselves insane. Yeah, find the guy with the truck driver's license? That would probably be helpful, wouldn't it? So we have a couple of things we can do. Is there no music here? We're going to take ourselves our last break for the evening. But before we do, we need to have ourselves some more music. Let's try another track. Let's see what we got here. Let's go with... What's this one? Yeah, this sounds like some elevator music. This isn't a ROM user setup, guys. We'll be right back.